Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games. And now it's time for Fun with Flags.
What? We're doing our co-op adaptations.
But I just have one flag. I want to see if anybody knows what flag this is. Do you know what flag this is?
No clue.
It's the flag of Bora Bora.
Oh, how appropriate, since that's the game that we want to show you today. So we're going to show you our two-player cooperative adaptation of Bora Bora. This plays with each of us playing our own position, and we have a third player partner who is a dummy. The way we work that is that we have our own dice, plus we split the dummy's dice, and we have, in addition, one extra die, which is a bully die that we place to block the action, just to keep things a little more interesting. So I'll let Harvey tell you about the objectives.
Okay, if you're familiar with the game of Bora Bora, when you're doing the in-game scoring, there are 6 different things that you can do that will earn you 6 additional victory points each. And there's not a specific name for them in the rules, but we're going to refer to them as achievements. And those 6 achievements are, first, you can get, if you get 6 pieces of jewelry during the game, you can get 6 extra points. If you place a hut on all 12 island spaces, you can get 6 extra points. If you play, have an islander on each one of these 12 spaces at the end of the game, that's 6 points. If you have all 12 ceremonial spaces filled up, that's 6 points. If you use all 6 of these building tiles, that's 12 points.
6
points. And if you complete 9 objective tiles, which is
tasks,
task tiles, which is the most that you can do, you would get 6 points. So that's 6 different achievements that they're giving you 6 bonus victory points for.
right?
And we've also added 2 other ones. One of them is if at the end of the game you have 3 priests on the temple track, that's an objective that you, or an achievement you can have. And since there's only 6 spaces, only 2 players can actually achieve that. And the final one is so that we still are counting victory points in the game. If a particular player has reached 150 victory points, that will be counted as another achievement. So of those 8 different achievements and 3 players, which would be 24 achievements if we all got everything, but that's not possible because only 2 can get the one on the temple track. There's 23 possible achievements, and your goal is between the 3 players to get a total of 15 achievements during the game.
Yep, and it's tough enough. We have played 1 round, and we rolled our dice for the second round, and we'll show you how that's played. So the first thing that has to happen, I'm player number 1, so I get the bully die and 1 of the dummy dice, and Harvey gets 2 dummy dice. The first thing that happens is that we place the bully die. We talked about this and what we want to do this turn a little bit, and we agreed it's a 6, so it isn't going to block a whole lot anyway.
You got
Except
2
that I've got
sixes,
2
and
sixes.
Dummy has 1, so there's 3
Yeah.
dice that will have trouble being placed because of that. Even though it's a nice big 6, it's still going to cause some problems.
But one of the things that we think on this round, because we've already got 2 priests out there, we think maybe it's safe to put it on the temple track without incurring too much.
There's a few other
challenge.
dice we can use. We can still play a 2 or a 4 or something. We got all 2s,
Yeah.
4s, and 6s, but
Yeah, so it's,
if someone wants to go to the temple track, a 2 or a 4 could be used.
but you're
Now,
next.
So since that was her first action, is to place the dummy, the bully die. Now I can either play one of my dice or one of the 2 dummy dice that I have. So it doesn't really matter which one.
Yeah.
Now Dummy's already got what he needs to complete an achievement. So he didn't have a task. He didn't have really anything specific he's trying to accomplish there. I think he would like to move, and I've got a 6 for him. It seems like, of course, that if he moves with a 6, if he moves with a 6, then that only leaves a 2 for you. But he could move on a 4 later, so he shouldn't go to the movement space because that would be bad for you. Well, if you use one of yours on the move, what is your other 6 going to be? Do you know?
Well, the other things I need to do, I need a woman islander.
You need some shells. I need
well,
shells.
yeah, that's we all, yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy jewelry every round, you gotta just keep getting those shells.
Yeah, so I want to buy. I want to get a woman. So that's one of the things I need to do. I would like to move, but that's maybe one of the things that's optional. And
So you're gonna get a woman. I'm gonna get a woman. Maybe he can put his 6 on the men if you're not gonna place, if you don't need to put a 6 on the men.
I would like to get a man action, and I
With
don't
a 6
have
or with a 2? Can you do it with the 2?
Sure.
So he could go get a man
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
his 6.
Yep. That means he can have anything.
Yeah.
What's good for him?
Um,
Shell. I don't know.
well, I don't know if is he gonna get a woman, if you and I are both going to the woman thing this time, I don't know.
Well, he has shells, doesn't he?
He's got enough shells for this
shells,
round.
yeah. So,
Maybe he, he could get, well, that's only a 1, that's kind of a waste. The tattoo
Well.
thing is only points.
well, I mean, it's still a good action. And he's got the resources for it too. So he could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
We're looking at the build action on the man on number 1.
But yeah, he's gonna have to use his 6. It seems kind of a waste to go take the man on the number 1 spot.
Well, yeah, so what?
But yeah, maybe. The one of the 6 spaces is to let you tattoo a man. That's not one of my favorites. Get a resource, get an offering. Okay. But he's gonna, I don't think it's bad to get the one that lets you do shells on a woman. I don't think that's a bad one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's take that one.
Okay. All right. That's what he's going to do. Then it's my turn. And since
You wanted to go ahead and move.
moving and the women are the contentious spots this time. Do I need to move first? That's probably the one that we're all going to want to do. I'll do that first.
Yeah, we'll see. There's lots of issues
Yeah.
with trying to place all these things.
Yeah.
Since you have 2 6s over there, that's kind of rough on us.
It is.
Because he needs to
It
go
is.
after you with move. He's going to move with that 4, but you can't place it next. I'm up next, so what am I going to do?
Yeah. Well, with the 6 I can go almost anywhere, but all the high ones are going to a place that only gets an offering. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world either. I'll go here. Oops, sorry. And I will get
a wood.
Okay.
Okay, now you have the opportunity. The fish there is a 5. If
don't
you
have
want,
a reg-
if you
oh,
want to give
I
up a
could-
god tile, do you want to? For 5 victory points.
That's a pretty good thing.
That's the only other good victory points you're going to get for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna end up. I don't know.
That's really
I
your
might
last
get-
chance to get decent points.
Yeah, but I also may have problems placing my other 6, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Well, I've got another one. What the heck? Lift that
Just put it
guy
off
up.
the side somewhere. Okay.
Um,
Used the god
and-
tile and got the 5 victory points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Using that as if it were a red god. Okay, then it's your turn.
Okay, now I've got a 4 and 3 2s. That 4 is supposed to be for movement.
What's he
But-
gonna use for movement?
He's got
got
the
a
same problem.
4 and a
we
2.
both have a 4. His 4 needs to be, his 4 is for movement. But if I use a 2 for movement, I can't move. Unless I use my god tile.
Right.
Well, I've got 1 space to put an islander, and I need this one. I have to use my 3 there, or else I have to use a god tile. But he doesn't even have a place to put a person, so he needs to move before he gets a person anyway.
Right.
I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get my female islander unless that's gonna block you. Are you going there with a 6? Huh?
That was my intention. I don't need to though. I could go there with a 2, because the 2 is who I want anyway. And I could use the 6 somewhere else. That's why I saved the God tile. Go ahead and do that. I think it makes sense.
And I'm gonna end up getting, okay, and as far as my tasks, the only one I have a yellow God tile which would let me help complete one of these if I have an offering. So I guess what I'll do,
You'll need an offering too, huh? Okay.
yeah,
Yikes.
I'll go ahead and go there. And I'll take this one because one of my task tiles says I need an islander that gives you a female islander as a reward. So I'll take that one.
Okay.
Back to you.
Okay.
You want to use that other 6 somehow? Or is it gonna, are you gonna have to use your God tile to place it in? Oh, we need to use his 4 movement.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Get that out of the way. And then he is going to go, yeah, we need to get it clear for him. He could go here or here. He can't go there from here, which would be a nice place to go, but.
Well, both ones you can get to say offerings.
Yeah, they do. So I guess we'll do that and give him an offering. He does not have a red god to get those points, so.
Yeah. Now I got 3 2s, so I think I'm gonna place a 2.
Why don't you place 2?
Well, now that everybody's gone here, I can go ahead and go here, and I can't move for a 2, so I'm gonna have to use my God tile and call that a higher number.
All right.
Treat it as, I call it a 6, but whatever.
Call it a white god so that you can
It's a white
place
god.
anywhere.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go here because I need an offering so that I can make use of my
there you
yellow,
go.
and that will make my land movement of 2 points available to me for this space.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I saved my land movement too, so, okay. And then I have 2 dice left. I can place my woman, and I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with that one.
You wanted
yet,
the woman with the water movement, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that and take her.
Okay.
Your turn?
Now, he's got
Is it
2
2?
and I've got a 2.
Oh, I haven't brought a man yet. I was going to do that.
Okay. I could go get 1 resource so that when I get, see, one of my tasks is to have 5 resources. If I go get 1 resource, I'll have 4, and then when I get my man-woman actions and I move across here, I would have my 5th resource. Even though I'm taking a 2 only, when you go to the helper tile, 2 points is only going to buy me 1 resource and that's it. But I kind of need to do that, I think, if no one else is going to the helper tile. I mean, you're the only other player. If you're not going to the helper tile, no. So I'll go to the helper tile. I'm going to get a wood. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take a stone, because that'll give me 2 stone, and then I'll be only 1 away from that one.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice choice. Okay. All right. Then I am going to use my other god tile as if it were a blue god,
All of our god tiles
Oh,
are
I
going
know.
fast.
but we all rolled 6s.
Right.
You know.
Well, we had what?
Well, we had
4 6s and 4
2s.
2s.
Yikes. So I'm going to go here and get a man, and I think the one I want is this guy, because I still have a space to put him in this turn.
Oh
And then
boy,
I'll pick up.
You know,
Is that a
this
problem?
was the problem. I didn't do anything that gave me... I don't think I can go get the stone, because I have to have some shells or I'm going to fail on the... I don't have anything else that's giving me
How are
shells.
you gonna pull her down?
So instead of taking the stone, I have to use one of them to do the tattoo and one of them to do the shells.
Oh, okay, I see what you, oh, okay.
So I'm going to get to move my tattoo thing up here,
Mm-hmm,
and I'm going to take the shells,
okay.
because I
Yeah.
don't want to miss out on the jewelry.
How am I gonna make that happen?
But I got my yellow guide. I've got enough stuff to make my yellow guide work and help me through one of these.
I don't think I did anything about that, huh? So my only choices are the temple track and this thing, right?
What are you looking at? Oh,
So what if I do this instead? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, cause then I can build and get a fire action to move her down to get the shells that I need to buy the jewels. Okay, I'm good.
okay. So well, we still have his green, his 2.
His 2. Mm-hmm. So what else does he need to do?
Well,
He could sure use, I mean, he could use a woman, because he, you know, he doesn't need
yeah,
shells
but
this turn, but he
he'd
does
have
eventually.
to use his other god to go there because he's got a 2 and there's a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So unless he uses his last god tile, I think maybe he should
could
go here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's he gonna do? I mean, where's he gonna? I guess that's all right.
Well, he can take the tattoo,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that'll give him points.
but he'll also get either
Mm-hmm.
he'll get a new god card or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's get one that so he doesn't have to worry about blocking. Take the blue one.
Well, we have to do this first.
Yeah.
Do this and this,
Put the 2 out.
right?
He gets this one, and
Is that what he had?
and it takes the 4 tattoos.
Okay.
So that's all the dice placement,
Okay.
and so now it's the phase B, the man and woman actions, and you're first.
Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is move. I've got 2 points over land and 2 points over water. I could do either. I'll go here. That makes some sense. I'll do this and take a sand. And then I will use the man action to
The building action.
build these 2 guys, I guess. And
Be a fire action.
that gives me
Oh, we didn't record when he went there
uh-huh.
because we were in this round.
Oh,
that was
right.
worth 10
10
points
points.
for
Yep.
him. And now you're
Yeah.
gonna get 10
And I get
points.
10 points, yeah.
32.
Okay. But I get a fire action, which is, oh, can we pull out another card? Yikes.
Lots of red cards.
Uh-huh.
You can take the blind draw. What
You
were you
can
hoping for?
semi-blind since you
You're
turned
hoping
it
for
over.
a yellow, maybe? Yeah.
well,
since we saw it, we'll hide it.
okay.
You get to something blind.
Our dice have been going so badly. I want that blue one, I think. Take
Yeah, that's
that.
what I did for him.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take her shell action so that I can buy jewels.
Yeah.
Because that's important. And that's it for me. So.
Okay, over to me. Okay, for my man action, I get to 2 points of movement, so I can go across here and get the wood. Gets me up to 4 on those. And for my woman action, I have a woman that lets me get a man of 3 or less, or I have a woman that lets me get a woman of 3 or less. So I can pick up any one of these 3. Now, is he gonna? He's not doing one of
Okay,
those.
you do have spaces, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have spaces.
Mm-hmm. She's got a lot of shells. That's all she's got. Oh,
But if I get that one, then I can combine them with no. But it's in the wrong. That one's
Yeah,
a
they
man
won't
one, and that's a
match,
woman
yeah.
one. So that's not really a good match.
mm-hmm.
And I don't really want the one to move the hut down to the bottom. I think I'll take the
Yeah, that's nice,
one
'cause
with the
because of the
A
shells.
lot of shells
Yeah.
help with the buying jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
And then,
that's it for me.
all right, so he's got a simpler choice. For the woman, he can take a God card.
Well, I guess he'll do that.
Yeah.
Let's get a variety. Well, is he about to go someplace where
See,
he's got some valuable ones
yeah,
over
let's-
there?
let's
Wanna
take
give him a
some-
red, or you want
or
white?
the, oh,
I like the
was thinking
white.
the white. I was thinking
White's more
that gives him
versatile.
more flexibility if the dice roll badly. Ah, a yellow. And
I need
then,
those.
the
Well,
other
and the other
thing
one
is
is not
demand-
useful. Is to
Yeah,
take shells
take
from one, and
shells.
he didn't get another woman, so he couldn't
Okay.
use it.
All right.
Okay, so now we're over here on this track. He gets 2 points for his tattoos, and then I also get 2 points for my tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And you're over here. You get the God tile.
Mm-hmm. It's good timing on that. Now
And
we buy some
then
jewels.
you're up for jewelry. Now he was gonna
He
buy
needs-
this.
he
He needs
needs
this
that.
one for his task.
Yep. And how are you fixed? We're about even on
We
the
both have 3.
cost. So, I guess.
Well,
it
I got
doesn't
this one with a
matter.
lot of shells on it coming up,
Uh-huh.
and you want to
Should
take
I
the
go
cheap one.
take-
It's
Go
okay.
cheap. Thanks. I'll go cheap this time.
Oh, and we just for all this stuff. Since we're cooperating, it doesn't really matter. I mean, even though this may say he's first,
Yeah.
we
But
never
he can-
really
he can,
make
he
him
can
be
still,
first.
He can still go. We know what he wants anyway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take the cheapest. Did you take your victory points? You took a 1-pointer.
Oh. And
Now
he
he's
takes
taking
a
a 3-point.
3-pointer.
And I'm gonna spend all 3 of mine and get this
The 5-pointer.
5-pointer.
Okay, and that puts you here. Okay.
And then we didn't buy that one.
Right.
Okay,
And
objectives, you're up.
Okay.
Well, actually, technically, I would be up, but we're cooperating, so it really doesn't matter that
Yeah.
much.
So, yeah, actually, we're gonna have to flop these at the end. Oh, actually, we should have done that
As I say,
after.
technically, we should
Yeah.
swap them, and I should do mine, but
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
for cooperating, it really doesn't matter. But okay, so I have not completed any of these. I'm going to be forced to use my yellow god to help me finish one of them, and I'm going to have to decide. This one's not too hard. This is the one that's going to have to wait to the very last round to
Yeah,
find
you know
that
what?
piece of jewelry, so I think I should
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think
now
that's-
only get 4 victory points because I had to use a yellow god to help. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
But
You can take-
I'm going to take this one because
You're almost there.
I think I can get there easier than I can some of these other things.
Okay.
Now you can go.
Then, this one says have
3
3 huts on the
huts
center
on-
island, and I'm there.
So,
I'm
that's
gonna
6
get
points.
6 points.
2, 4, 6.
And then
another one.
Oh,
We
did
already
we take one for him?
We haven't
Oh, we
done him
didn't.
yet. We're gonna do him last.
Okay.
But you already just took one of those. You already have
Yeah.
one green god tile, but there's not another one showing.
And I have one of these.
So either one of those would work, maybe.
So which one? I'm more likely to want another one of these, so I'm
Yeah,
going to do that.
Makes sense. Now he has 2 yellow god cards, so he can claim that for 6
Okay.
points.
Right.
And
Then he.
he has one person with the shell thing, and he doesn't have any green cards. I think this is easier.
That's a good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he's going to be able to do this one next turn.
Yeah.
So he's good to go for that.
But anyway,
So,
that's the round.
There you go. That's the round. And we have instructions for how to play the game on our website at www.dragonphoenixgames.com. Go to the page for the Games for Friends and Lovers. You can click on one of the instructions links, and if you give us your email, it'll give you access to the instructions for all of the games that we've put out. We're in the 20s. But happy to let you have at it and enjoy as many of them as you can have time for.
And have the games.
And have the games. So we hope you enjoy Bora Bora. We really love this game, and this allows us to play friendlier than usual. So, enjoy.
And thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.